stream. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, no, it's not a bad stream. Not a bad stream today. Played a bit of Hearthstone. I'm not playing ladder at the moment because I'm missing key cards in the TGT expansion and in the original expansion. So I'm not getting anywhere in ranked at the moment. Although I'm playing an Mage Giant Echo Mage Giant Echo Mage, which is pretty good because I watched I think it was Neville's get to rank 1 legendary with that deck, so it's pretty good. I'm just missing like Sylvanas, you know, the usual cards that I need in all my decks. Swifty's missing in action at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him. I was waiting for him to come on so I could tell him to message you.
Yeah, yeah. I did message him. H Tez is about. He was in my stream earlier. I might get him on here if he wants to come up. Might mean I have to readjust my screens again, but that's fine. So I don't know. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Smokey, and what you stream on your channel.
Geez. Well, I
Man of
guess
mystery,
what
obsessed
I'm
in the
trying to
dark.
stream is, you know, the old games people forget about.
Yeah,
So I've got a Steam library full of games and never play them because of the Humble Bundle. So I figured, you know, some cool stream would be all those games that nobody actually plays. They just buy because Steam sales or something. I don't know.
yeah. I don't know. I
Um,
think
but yeah, no, in terms of me, 22. I work full time, but on my off time, I'm gonna be trying to do a little bit of streaming.
yeah. And I was watching you streaming some CS the other night. That was fun.
Oh yeah,
I really
my
enjoyed it actually.
computer blue screen. Oh, that sucked.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was good. You know, I
Yeah.
enjoyed watching it. Davey is um, a very good Hearthstone player. I learned a lot from Davey.
Oh yeah.
Modest. I'm not great, to be honest,
Yeah,
mate.
well,
Seriously.
yeah. You certainly helped me get to rank. What was it? Rank we got rank 10, wasn't it? The highest rank we got with the
9.
Paladin. Rank 9 with the Paladin. So yeah, it helped me a lot. Let me just put your name up on the screen so people know who you
The
are.
only thing is, you know, it's all changed now. It's taken me a while. I've only got back to it since I was working full time myself. I could never get into it properly.
Yeah,
You know, 4 hours traveling a day doesn't leave you much time to do anything.
Yeah.
Getting back now, getting the kind of pre-order 50 packs helps. You do get like 90% of the cards you need.
yeah.
Um,
I didn't have the money to pre-order. That's why I think that's why I'm struggling.
See,
Is
it's not that much that you need out of it. A couple of 40 packs will get you most of the cards you need.
I got my first legendary today. I can't remember what it is now because it wasn't that great. It's the 4/4 costs 4 to cast, and if you have 4 more creatures in play, it deals 4 damage.
Oh,
So
yes, I know what you're on about.
yeah, my first
Uh,
legendary, TGT legendary. So it's a legendary, so I'm happy, but it's not what I needed. Um, I wanted the either the warrior legendary or the warlock legendary because the warlock legendary would go good in my lock deck, hand lock, and the warrior
yeah,
legendary
yeah, that's
is
fine.
just so much fun. So is it
I've got I've got
Varian Rim or whatever his
yeah,
name is?
Gideon Run.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've actually got him.
Oh, nice.
Uh,
Yeah.
got him at the second pack opened in TGT.
Really? The second
Yeah,
pack? So lucky.
I got everyone got Fizzle Bang though. You know, everyone got it.
Yeah.
A few people even got the golden version. Um, I got Fizzle Bang, I got Varian, I got I think it was Fiola Lightbane. I think there was one more, but I can't remember what it was.
Okay. Well, I'm still missing some key cards. I haven't got Rag. I haven't got Sylvanas. I haven't got quite a few legendaries. I haven't got some of the GVG legendaries yet either. So, but
When you've
then
got Doctor Boom at least.
I've got Doctor Boom, but I had to grind dust to craft it, so that took a while.
You got Azira?
I have got Ysera, yeah. I did have Nosdormu, but I dusted that.
Yeah, there's not much need for it. I did have him at one point during the Tavern Brawls.
Yeah.
If you ever watched Trump's stream, I think it was that no, it was Creparian.
Great. Yeah.
Crip stream. They basically took the piss and extended the length of his turn by taking away the opponent's turn.
Yeah.
But right at the end, he was doing the jousting, making sure that run into his opponent's time took over the 15 seconds, and then it was back to his turn again.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you can do that if you're doing like lots of grim patrons and lots of kind of what do we call it? Lots of what are they called? Actions before it lets you play.
Animations.
Animations. That's it. Why can't I think of that word?
And that card you're on about was Gormok the Impaler.
Yeah.
That was the one.
That's the one. Yeah, Gormok. Yeah. My first TGT legendary. I always get the measly legendaries first. I don't know actually, because I got golden Antonitis, which is cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that was my first and only golden legendary.
That was the other one I got. Where are you? Ronin, the mage, legendary, got him as well.
Ronin's pretty cool. You get because I was playing you and you used it, didn't you? In one of your decks, in your mage deck, and you get what is it, 4 or 3 arcane missiles? 4 arcane missiles? 3. 3. Have you been watching much of the ATL tournament?
I haven't actually, no.
Archon Team League, should I say? I've watched up until yesterday. I'm not watching tonight because I'm streaming, but I will watch the VOD later or tomorrow or some point when I get a chance. But it's quite interesting. Can't believe we've got Kibler in Team Value Town. Trump's team. He's got Kibler, and he's actually doing really well, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I won't give you any spoilers, but yeah, it's good fun. So H-Tez is there, but I think he's AFK. So when he gets back, we'll see if we can get him up if he wants to chat and whatnot. We haven't got really any topics, so I haven't done really much research this week because I've been quite busy. But there's the Steam packs we just talked about before the podcast started. There's an expansion coming out for GTA, I believe. There's some new content coming out on the 15th.
Yeah.
I haven't got the information in front of me because I was panicking last minute because we was missing people. But luckily you and Smokey stepped in and you stepped in, so which made it worthwhile. Otherwise I'd still have been Hearthstone. Show cat. Show cat. Smokey's
really getting annoying. Getting annoying. It's not nice either. It's not nice.
So, what's your opinions on the YouTube game streaming now? Tough question.
It's probably more convenient and easier trying to do that than it is Twitch, but Twitch is more professional.
Yeah.
I've seen some people using it. One of the people I watch, Asbats, or Heel versus Babyface.
Yeah, I think
he uses the YouTube streaming. It's not bad, good quality, but again, it just lacks that professionalism.
Yeah, I think we came to the conclusion last week that the big YouTubers that use Twitch occasionally will probably use YouTube instead. So hey, Showcat! Ooh. So all the big streamers will probably use YouTube instead of Twitch.
A good setup.
Yeah, it's not bad. I won't show you mine. It's huge at the moment.
I use my telly as a third monitor though.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I've got as it stands now because I moved my streaming into another room, and where I'm at the desk now, I've got the green screen behind me, and then behind that is a load of junk I'm sorting through, and I've got a HD monitor, TV monitor there, TV. Which is 1080p, and I've got another HD monitor here which is 1080p, and I've got the lamps, and then I've got the massive desk here, the Sound Blaster, Studio Master desk, sorry, and I've got the MA5, MA 150k watt monitors, and then I've got another desk there with the Alto ZMX desk, and I've got an Alto ZMX desk down there which runs into the microphone into the compressor which is down here, and I've got 2 more monitors over there running from the Mac, where I'm doing the music recording and any jingles or anything that I need to do for the stream or for radio, or and I'm just spreading my wings here. It's like a little man cave. So
you and your big fancy desk have one that costs 50 quid from Argos.
I got 2 cheap desks that cost less than 50 quid, just because the Phantom Power's gone on my desk. So if I want to run mics with Phantom Powers, I've got more desks. So it makes sense. What's your stream setup like? Smokey, what do you use? Anything like in particular?
No, at the moment it's pretty shit. Uh,
I
I
started
mean,
there, don't worry.
yeah, I've beefed up my computer quite a bit, but at the moment I've got this monitor. That's about all I've got. It's a nice monitor. I paid about $300 for it. It's not really a good view of it, but
Your video just went off. Did you just unplug your
oh,
camera?
yeah.
Take
But
a grave girl.
no, it's not a very nice web camera either.
Oh,
That's
that's
mine's
fine.
mine. It's like a 6-year-old Hercules.
Mine's the Logitech C9 something. The most expensive one I could find at the time. HD camera. So it does the job. It's good for streaming. As long as you turn down the resolution so it doesn't lag your stream. But
Yeah.
I think we've got you back there. Yeah, there you are.
Yeah. Oh,
So I was using a camera before. I was using a Microsoft camera, but I had no end of problems with it. It was HD, so I mailed it to Amdy's TV, a fellow streamer, and he makes use of it now, which is good. Because he didn't have one he could use before that. He just had his phone plugged in. He's using his phone, and it's like horrible. So
yeah.
always happy to help
That's
people out when I can.
that's what I was gonna do. I've got a really nice phone that records in 4K.
Oh, okay,
And I
that's
would have
not bad.
streamed in that, but I couldn't figure it out. It's being a pain in the butt.
Yeah,
I don't know why everyone's obsessed with this 4K nonsense.
I know.
Yeah.
I was in
Makes
a
sense.
podcast the other night. I was watching a podcast the other night. I won't say any names, but the guy had a massive beard, so you might know from that.
Mhm.
And they was talking about stream setups and giving out advice on microphones, etc., etc. And one guy came and says, "Oh, what microphone do you need to use for podcasting?" And he says, for podcasts, you just use like a Shure SM58, any microphone. And I said, "Well, I use CCM ones because they're really nice condenser microphones." And he said, "No, you need dynamic microphones." That's like, well, if you've got more than one person in the room, you've got multiple microphones, then you're doing a podcast as a group in one room. Yeah, that's fair enough. But if it's if you're doing it via like we are via Skype or any video audio medium, the best sound quality you can get is from using a condenser mic because they're phantom powered. They've got a really nice warm tone to them. And then I said to him, well, I've got an SM58 which I use for other stuff, but I wouldn't use it for streaming. And then we was talking about stream quality, and they're saying that the optimal stream quality is to upload at 3K, 3000
Aye.
bit rate. And I was like, well, no, you don't need anything over 700. 700 minimum, 900 maximum. If you've got the bandwidth, go for 1000. But you don't need to stream HD. You don't need to stream high quality. If anything, if you stream in high quality, people on mobiles will not be able to connect to your stream. It'll just keep lagging and buffering.
Most people on mobiles, though, the apps do allow you to adjust the quality that your phone receives.
Yeah.
But when you're watching it through a computer or a PC or a laptop or something like that, you don't really have that option most of the time.
So if you've got a bad connection or a bad internet connection, a low speed internet connection, you're not going to be able to watch your stream. It's just going to keep cutting out.
That was the problem with Amdis. He was always streaming. He's like 150 megs and all the rest of it, and 20 meg upload speed.
Yeah.
So he was streaming HD all the time, and I've got like 5 meg download at the most.
Yeah, exactly.
About 600 megs, 600 kilobits up. So to be able to watch something in HD, I have to pre-download it.
Yeah, exactly. So, I was trying to say that to them, and they were like, oh no, that's optimal. A lot of people have got a good enough connection to watch it, etc., etc. But no, they haven't, because even in the mobile app, sorry, just putting up MIA there. Even in the mobile app, when you use a Twitch mobile app on like Windows Phone or an Android, you cannot adjust the quality from source unless the people that are streaming are within the top. I think it's 100.
Yeah, they're above a certain number of viewers.
Yeah, they have to be it's either above a certain number of viewers, or they have to be above a certain number of viewers depending on how many people are streaming. So if there's loads of big people streaming at the time, you're going to get moved down the list. You have to be within the top amount of a list to be able to set your stream quality. Because I've had it before where I've had enough viewers that it's put me up in higher in a list. Because when you go to the main Twitch page and it shows you top streamers and you scroll down the list, if you're like within the top, I think it's 12,000, then you get the quality settings. I think it works like that. So, and they were saying, I don't know, you stream this optimal quality, because they did know a lot of good stuff. I was asking a few questions about stuff, and they were saying about monitors. When you stream, you get a better quality if you're streaming with a VGA monitor as opposed to an HD monitor. And if you've got an HD monitor, run it in 720p instead of 1080p. It's like, well, that makes no ends, because the person at the other end of the stream will the quality depends on their monitor, their connection. So, and then they start saying, well, you'll be running your GPU hot, you'll be running your CPU hot, not to use downscaling and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, well, okay.
They're right if that's the way it should be in an ideal world. If everyone had the same setup.
Exactly.
But they don't. I mean, I'm living proof that. Well, I've got shit broadband. Fiber's not in that area, and they've been saying that they're getting installed for the past 2 years.
Yeah.
The cabinet's still under consideration. BT have said 90% of Britain now have fiber.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still don't quite see it that way yet.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I got you beat there.
I've got fiber.
I pay a lot for it, but I got 120 megabytes download. 10 upload. And it's just a crazy connection, unlimited bandwidth. Yeah, I'll never run out.
I take it you're part of the Red Media company.
Oh yeah, Rogers.
Yeah.
So I mean, the only thing to watch with them is, and I've noticed this a lot, is their upload is traffic managed.
Yeah.
So if you're going over a certain amount of uploads, they'll half your upload speed.
Yeah.
And they'll keep doing it until you reach to about 2 megs, which for streaming purposes isn't that great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Especially if you want to stream in HD. And this cat is doing nothing.
Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
Yeah, I haven't had any issues the few streams I did, other than my computer disliking the streaming and blue screening. But I mean, other than that, I didn't have any problems. Bandwidth, it does just enough. Upload, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I have my upload set to between, depending, if people start complaining that they can't connect properly or they're having problems, then I just drop it down to the minimum, which is like 700, 720, and then normally I have it running about 800 and have the buffer set slightly higher, and it kind of variable bitrate between like 7 and 9, which is good. Sometimes it goes up to a K depending on the frame rates, but yeah, that's it. That's all you need. The quality is not going to be exceptional. You're not going to look like one of the big streamers with all HD, this, that, and the other. But people are going to be able to watch your stream and tune in and enjoy it with the equipment you've got. So my upload speed is only 2 megs max, and my download is 20. It's supposed to be 38, or up to 38, but it peaks at about 20, 26, 27, and up to 32. So it never goes over like 32. So it's just the distance time between the cabinet here. So
I think you're right, because you stream primarily Hearthstone.
Which is
but you don't need a massive amount of detail in.
No.
I can stream, but it's like 360.
Yeah.
So it's very blockish.
Yeah.
But you don't particularly need much more than that unless you're concerned about quality. When it comes to other games, such as GTA or other ones, Warcraft or Starcraft or something like that, you do need a bit of detail and that smoothness.
Yeah.
That's where the faster upload speeds come into.
Yeah. And that's where the downscaling comes into it. If you've got a capture card and you haven't got the upload speed to upload nice crisp footage of the game, you get the capture card and you run it into OBS and then you downscale it and then upload it at between 800 and 1000, and it kind of reduces the quality, but you still get that that nice kind of video gameplay without it being blocky and stuttering. So it's, in my eyes, you don't ever need to stream anything over 1K, because everybody's saying 3K is the dream, but it's not.
That's back to our original point about 4K. You know, there's a lot of research done on it, and to be able to see any difference between 4K and normal 2K, i.e. HD,
Yeah.
you need at least a 70-inch TV
Yeah, exactly.
that can
Yeah.
handle it.
Exactly. Which was a good
It's not
point
gonna
that
have-
they raised on the podcast tonight.
Or a $700 24-inch computer monitor. But
Yeah, I
nobody
seen
wants
that,
to spend
yeah.
$700 on that shit.
Yeah. No, I think I spent just under £200 on two 24 1080p HD TVs, stroke monitors. So
Yeah.
That's
the reason I got it is because my PC, it's only an i5, but the graphics is Intel 2 gigs, and it runs two display ports out which go to HDMI. So I don't have the right cables, so one's VGA and one runs to HDMI. So any video I do gaming, I do on the HD one, and then anything I need to monitor back on, like OBS and everything, runs on the VGA one. So
I'm the same
Actually-
setup.
Yeah. I've actually been having
I
a
don't-
problem with that. I don't know if you guys can shed some light.
okay,
I've got my nice monitor I spent around $400 for, right? Which does its job, video games, whatnot. And I've got an old Samsung sitting up top, the top of my desk here.
yeah,
Now, when I start my computer, the screen turns on. It shows the BIOS setting on the top computer, right?
Mhm.
yeah,
And then when I get into the actual past the login into the desktop and I'm trying to dual screen, it says it's not detectable. I have not been able to figure it out.
Are you
Right.
running it from the same output, i.e. both from the graphics card, or is one coming from the motherboard?
No, they're both on the graphics card. One's
Okay.
going through the top one's a DVI, and then the bottom one here is a HDMI.
okay,
Right, so
yeah.
the DVI one will boot up first because it takes it in order: VGA, DVI, HDMI, and then it's DisplayPort.
yeah,
Okay.
I think.
yeah.
I know it always takes it because when I boot my monitors up, it starts with the VGA monitor,
Yeah,
and then
mine
it
does
goes
as well.
over to the DVI.
Okay, what operating system are you running? Windows 7 or Windows 10?
I'm running Windows 10.
Windows 10. Okay, in Windows 10, you'll have in your display settings, you'll have detect devices. Hey, Roy295, welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome to the podcast. And you'll also have identify. So, if is the screen, what is it? HD screen? Is it like monitor TV, or does it come up with no
Oh, yeah.
signal, or
Yeah, no, when you
Which one?
detect, it just comes up. It says can't detect any more monitors.
okay?
Right, okay.
I don't know.
What
weird.
monitor is it? What's it connected by? What's it saying it's not finding?
Well, that's the one that's connected by the DVI.
The DVI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a
What-
terribly new monitor. It's pretty old, but I mean, it still has DVI.
Yeah.
in
Trust me,
there,
the one
so-
I've got is much older than that.
Well, I run.
My VGA is probably 1993 or something.
I have a Mac G5, and I run it's dual DVI out, and I run DVI to VGA converters, and then run VGA into both monitors. So that might be something you could try if it's not picking up the DVI, and
Yeah.
the other one you're using not VGA.
What's the make of your graphics card? Is it
HDMI.
NVIDIA?
Yeah, I just bought the NVIDIA 960. Yeah, 960.
Right.
960, yeah.
from GeForce.
Nice. Okay.
So it's got a shit ton of inputs, like
Yeah.
way more
Have
than
you
anyone
got
could ever
the,
use.
Have you got the GeForce Experience thing up?
Yeah,
I
it could
can
be.
bring it up,
Could be.
yeah.
You could look it in there.
Sorry, not the GeForce Experience, the control panel, NVIDIA control panel.
Yeah. Roy295 says, okay, random question. What do you think about the N64 Master Race and Odin our Lord? Oh dear.
You know, a buddy of mine that I work with, he has a YouTube channel. They've got about 10K subscribers. Anyways, it's called Random Tens. He uploaded a video yesterday of all-time 10 most rare N64 consoles. And people are paying quite a lot for them.
Really? I don't
Yeah.
have, I don't have an N64. I haven't had one of those for a long time.
Oh yeah, it's been a
Oh,
while.
damn, man.
I used to have an old Amstrad C16 or CP16, whatever it was called, sitting around with the old big bulky green monitors. Yeah. But I used to play the games on tape.
Yeah.
That was such a long time ago. But got rid
I
of that.
remember that.
Yeah.
That one.
And I had the old Atari with the Centipede and Pac-Man and all that stuff.
Am I good to post a link in your chat there, Wayne?
It might. Moobot,
I'll just try it.
Yeah,
See
try
if
it.
it works.
Moobot might kick off, but
Yeah, I deleted it. That's okay.
Okay.
It was just
It's-
it was a link to that N64 video.
okay. Well, it's up on the screen there. So, but it's deleted it.
Oh
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if people want to actually try and type it in their browser, they're welcome to.
Yeah.
Just checking quickly to see if Swifty is about. He's not about yet. He did say sometimes he has to go out on a Sunday or do stuff with his wife on a Sunday. He said he'd let everybody know in good time, but I haven't. I haven't. I saw him on his stream, but I didn't catch his Swift hour yesterday. If he did it, did you know if he did his Swift hour yesterday?
I've been busy all weekend, so I never
Yeah.
actually checked.
Oh yeah, you've been at work. You've been at work, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't catch it either.
Let's see.
Okay, no worries. If you actually post that link in Swifty's chat, it won't get deleted because he hasn't got it turned on like me. So,
Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
yeah. So if people want to jump in Swifty's chat, maybe shout at him, "Get on the podcast, Swifty!" But yeah, if it's not about, I'm sure
One
you'll either be
chat.
about. It'll either be about later, or we'll be back next week. So.
I know his wife's out doing stuff right now because I got her on Facebook,
Oh, yeah,
but I don't know if he's with them or not. I'm assuming he is. But,
I assume he would be. Yeah, thinking about it. Yeah, I've got him on Facebook. One of the few privileged.
yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing on his wall, but then again, if it's on his wife's Facebook, I've not got her Facebook. But yeah, so what else have we got to cover? Well, stream setups. If anybody's got any questions about stream setups, fire away. The Humble
We were
Bundle.
talking about some gaming news there, and whilst we've been talking, I've been looking it up. We were talking about the GTA 5,
Yeah.
and I've had a look at that there. Apparently, they're introducing a new kind of play mode called free mode events
Okay.
next week.
Yeah.
They're saying that it will give players access to a range of seamlessly integrated games. Basically, it means that there's no menus, lobbies, load times. Instead, it's just instantaneous. There's sessions that kick off at any minute. Whilst you're in free mode, you can customize it so you can decide what you want to do. There's going to be new experiences. There's also kind of one of the events is called King of the Castle. Which you know what that is.
Yeah.
Another mode called Hunt the Beast. Include one volunteer temporarily being transformed into a faster, stronger character who escapes relentless pursuers, stunt challenges, longest wheelies, etc. like that. Adversary mode challenges for the Rockstar editor.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds good. I know.
It seems alright.
I know the kind of there was some new content today, I believe, because I was speaking to Alira, and she said that she was watching a YouTube channel and they had like a leopard print paint on their car. So there is some kind of new stuff already kind of integrated. But I'm looking forward to this. You could call it an expansion. It is an expansion, isn't it? But I think it might be the step forward between because when you're playing like 4 players, like I play, my other half jumps on her Xbox One, and then Ilera and Azil, they jump on their Xbox Ones, and we all jump in and we all try. It's such a rigmarole trying to all get into the same server, because sometimes it kicks you, puts you into a different server, and when you do like a job or a heist, and when you get out of it, it sometimes dumps you on different servers and won't let you to connect to each other, and it can be a nightmare. So the whole point of the free mode, if I heard it correctly, is you all jump in, no problem, free mode, do what you want.
Yeah, there's a few game modes they actually they've only activated so far for it. The one previously mentioned by Davey here, the King of the Castle.
Yeah.
I believe they've got. Sorry, I just watched the trailer actually a few hours ago.
Okay.
There's one with sort of like a chase mode. So one person puts up that they want to be chased, and you get a bunch of players can join, take them down. Just ends up being this huge car race.
Yeah. We did that anyway. We did that in free mode. Well, let's say in free mode. We went into our private server, 3 or 4 of us crew members, and then one's like chases after everybody, and when they kill one, then you join the team, and then they chase after the others, and it's good fun. You have specific rules, like if you're a runner, you can't use like a helicopter, you can't go underground. You can only use cars and motorbikes and coaches or whatever. You can't go in your home, things like that. So it just makes it more fun, because it's not then ridiculous. So
Yeah.
But it'd be nice to know there's a game mode like that. So
I just recently bought GTA 5. I haven't really played online yet, though. It looks pretty fun, though.
yeah, I've played online a lot. We've done all the
Yeah.
heists.
No, that seems to be the intention anyway. There's no more DLCs in the works apparently.
Yeah.
They're just going to focus on the online.
Yeah.
So single player's dead.
That's good. Yeah. So, although I do,
I quite enjoyed the single players.
yeah, I do enjoy the single players. But what I didn't like is when I upgraded because I had it on the Xbox 360 first, and I got quite far in the single player, and then when I bought it on the Xbox One, I transferred my online characters over. But then the single player would
From scratch.
single player, you had to start from scratch. And I was like, no, I'll just do the first bit, get past that, save it, so I don't have to go through the prologue every time I load the game, and then I can jump straight online every time I play it, and that's how I do it. Hey doodah, BT dubs, I'm here but running around doing stuff around the house. Haha. Okay, he says, no worries, buddy, no worries. Glad you're here. We've got Smoky Rainbow with us, who joined the Greywolfz, 3 or 4 weeks ago, isn't it, or maybe a bit longer. Just recently started streaming himself. And we've got special guest Davey, who's a Hearthstone guru.
Sorry, hey.
Taught me everything I know. No, he helped me out a lot, and also a good friend. So he's our special guest, and Swifty's still MIA. So it's good to know you're listening. We've got some listeners. We've got Roy295 there. I don't know if he's still here, but he was saying about N64 Master Race. For you guys, if you didn't see last podcast, HTez, he streams artwork. He's really good. Some of his stuff is amazing, and I think he's going to be streaming some retro games, I believe, or something at some point. Now,
He was streaming the new Mario the other day. It was pretty entertaining to watch.
Cool. I haven't caught his stream because the time he streams is like 4 or 5 in the morning here for me, I think, somewhere around there. So if I'm not awake. So hey Smokey. So he says hey Smokey. I was watching Smokey stream. He was playing CS. That was good fun. I do like a bit of CS. CS:GO, isn't it? It's the latest one.
Oh yeah.
I'm still at the previous one, which is CS
Source.
CS Source. Yeah. So. He says streaming this new Super Mario Brothers, you and Bayonetta. Cool. That's pretty cool. So yeah, it's a shame I couldn't catch you, but the time difference is difficult. I think the other night I nearly pulled an all-nighter, and I was just going to bed in the morning, and I believe you were streaming then, but I was just crashed. So,
yeah.
But yeah, so GTA 5 next expansion looks good. Mad Max was released a little while ago. I've been checking that out. It looks pretty good. as well. I hope to be
I don't know
streaming
what to
some.
think of that yet.
I'll be right back in a second. Sorry.
Okay, buddy. No, not to worry. Not to worry. Right. So, yeah. Let's just do that for a minute. There we go. So yeah, Mad Max looks good. I've seen it. I've watched a few streamers play it. I've seen a few people play it when I've had a chance. They've been the ATL, the Archon Team League finale is today. I'm going to watch the VOD of that because I missed the last day of it because I've been streaming obviously, but that's been going well. So I'm looking forward to watching that later. So if you did miss it, it will be VOD will be up on a Mars stream, or Mars, however you want to pronounce it. What else has been going on in the world of Twitch, I wonder?
You're the one to tell about that. I don't use the damn thing.
There's been the European BlizzCon, the qualifiers, the pre-qualifiers and qualifiers for BlizzCon. I don't know if that's finished. I think that today was the last day of that as well. But I missed quite a lot of that. So if you did manage to catch some of that, do enlighten us. But I think quite a few of the top players obviously got through. There's a TwitchCon soon as well. Very soon, in fact. Is that next month, August? We're in August now, aren't we? No, we're in September now. October.
It's the first time I've heard of it.
October. What, TwitchCon? Oh, it's been massive.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be huge. I'd love to go, but it's in I think it's in California or somewhere.
It's alright for you, you bum. Not working, being able to just sit back,
I do
listen to all
work.
these
I
things,
have a
watch all
full-time
these
Warlock
things.
is great against any hunter or any warlock you bring.
You don't get paid for it.
Yeah.
Oh, Stacey. There we go. Yeah, TwitchCon 2015, September 25th to 26th. So it's the end of this month. And it's in San Francisco. There we go. So TwitchCon in San Francisco. I can't go that far. Unless somebody wants to donate me like $3,000, and then I'll go to TwitchCon. I'll book tickets and I'll go.
TwitchCon.
Yeah.
Hey, let's change the name of your stream to calling out Amhai. Get him in here.
Yeah.
You heard of him before?
I have heard of
Oh
him.
yeah.
So, but yeah, so I won't be attending TwitchCon. I can't attend BlizzCon either. So, what else? Anything you noticed on Twitch that's going on at the moment that's kind of interesting, or to touch base with? I think the main tournaments are all pretty much finished. Take TV, Seek Story Cup 2. Won't be back till next year. No, it'll be Seek Story Cup 3 next year. Seek Story Cup 3 next year, because I like to watch that. That's the first Hearthstone tournament I ever watched.
Yeah.
There was a
Aren't
few
they doing,
Hearthstone ones I was watching. There was basically, I think it was Trump, Crip, and there was someone else hosting it with two players. It was an actual tournament. I can't remember the name of the tournament now, but I watched that for about a couple hours.
Yeah, was that recently?
Yesterday.
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 That might be the ATL then, because it's the Trump Force and all the massive streamers, RDU, Life Coach, the Twitch. Well, I say Twitch, Hearthstone streamers. They're all there, apart from a couple which are playing remotely via the internet, of course, via webcam. But yeah, that's what's
right,
going
that's
on.
right.
I think it's a £250,000 prize pool split between the top 3 teams. I think the top team gets 150,000. That's like. This is why I would love to be a pro bloody
Hearthstone player.
Hearthstone streamer player. Yeah, I'm yet to hit legend. I think I said this last week, but I'm yet to hit legend. I think Smokey's camera's dropped out again.
Yeah.
I got close to it.
That's alright.
Should be
I think the
coming
best
back
rank
here.
I've reached is probably 7 or 6.
Yeah, my highest is 9. That was with your help, playing Paladin, mid-range Paladin for hours and hours and hours and days and days and days. So, but yeah, you never know. If I can get all the core cards I need for some of the decks I want to play, then I might hit legendary if I play every day.
It's not really about the cards that you've got. There's not. It's not about the cards you've got. It's about how you play it. Really, as I've been playing it, I found that once you've played a few games and you've got like rank 15, your MMR rating, it kind of settles down.
Yeah.
And then you've kind of got that same level of competition all the way up.
Yeah.
So you're not going to face more difficult players as you're leveling up and going through the ranks. Really, it's more about that grind and
Yeah,
how you
it's-
play that deck.
It is. It's a grind as well because I don't have the time dedicate to play 8 hours a day like a lot of the top streamers do to to
Yeah.
hit
Yeah.
legendary, and rank up to rank 1 legendary or rank 2 or even rank 500 legendary would be.
I mean, that's the thing. There isn't a difference in the level of difficulty playing at rank 5 than there is at legendary or rank 10.
No, there isn't.
It's the same
It's
kind
just
of
grinding
difficulty.
it. It's just having the time to play it over and over and over to grind it. And sometimes a deck will work if you play it well and you've got the right cards. You can play decks with cards missing and still do really well. But
Yeah.
there's, in certain instances you need that card in that deck for for the purpose of what the deck does, and it doesn't, and you might lose for that a little bit more. But still, because
Have you been keeping Trump's just recently been doing a free to play session?
I haven't.
He created
No.
a brand new account, so it's not got his name as Trump, it's a brand new account. But he's been playing free to play, and there's about, I think there's 6 or 7 episodes on YouTube just now on his channel.
Yeah.
And every single way he's been doing it is just free to play, not bought any packs or anything like that, just swapping out the cards that he can, using his own kind of deck list. He made a few lists up of just basic only cards that can reach legendary if you grind it out long enough.
Yeah. Yeah. But again, like I said, it's time, isn't it? If I could play 8 hours a day every day, I probably might hit
Maybe if she
legendary.
listen to you, tell her to stay down.
He's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw my
She's a
cat
pain
last
in the
week.
butt.
I had my cat on one of the podcasts. Was it last week? Or
No, I think I missed it.
Oh, he might be about somewhere. I'll open the door in a minute.
If you hear my girlfriend, she's eating in the background.
No, I couldn't hear it, but now you mentioned it, I've been listening for it. Yeah,
So
so
you put the cat up. She goes, "Ee!"
we haven't got any more guests lined up this week from the Greywolfz team. I'm not sure what's going on with because my Greywolfz list is like yay big, and everybody else is like 3 or 4. So I don't know what's going on. I believe there's been some changes. It'll all come apparent when I manage to get hold of Swifty, because he knows what's going on with me. He did try and contact me earlier in the week, said I need to speak to you about stuff, but I didn't manage to get to speak to him, and then the weekend came, and he doesn't stream over the weekend.
Yeah.
And he hasn't been on Skype, and he hasn't been on Steam, as far as I can see. So, but still, it's his podcast as much as it is mine, as much as any Greywolf, any people who join the Greywolfs, and any special guests that are on here. So, and the main aim of it is to promote the Greywolfs. Yeah, words. Promote the Greywolfs, and gain followers for each other's stream. Host each other, send out mentions on each other's stream about each other and things like that. So, because like Swift says, there's strength in numbers, and the whole reason why we're called the Greywolfz is, grey sounds.
You're old.
Yeah. It's about banding together and just promoting each other and getting our name out there and getting your own name out there. And the more popular one stream gets, the more popular another stream gets, and we just, we're up and coming. We're rising, and if we can keep everything constant, I know schedules will vary, as with any stream. You can't, unless you're making enough money off your stream to self-sustain yourself, then you can stream as a full-time job. But to get to that point, you need to work your way up and put money into it, get donations, get more followers, etc. And whatever you do, don't stop streaming for like 6 or 7 months, because it really takes a hit on your followers. You keep the same amount of followers pretty much, but they're off watching someone else's stream, and yeah.
I mean, the mainstay will still be there, but the ones that used to come in every so often and keep an eye on will probably not come back again.
Yeah. So I have my regulars. Swifty, obviously, Lotware, yourself, Davey, Mark, here and there recently, but he is a regular, and Azil, Ilera, Xperia. Who else am I missing? Marvel, he comes and goes. So, but I do have my regulars who come, Daniel Dandini, whatever his name is, I think his name's Daniel. He was there tonight, and he's like, "Oh, good to see you back streaming," because I've only been back streaming for about 2 weeks now. He's like, "It's good to see you back. You know, what's your schedule now? You know, I'll sure to swing by when I can." H-Test came by. Smokey obviously came in for the podcast, and you get the randoms and you get the trolls. Not as much as I used to with the trolls, which is because I stopped streaming for a certain long amount of time that they move on to another stream's troll. I.e. Sonus, the ninja. He gets his name brought up every stream by people. You know, he's well known. He's the friendliest troll I've ever known, but he can get annoying sometimes, and you do have to, you know, give him a slap.
I just imagine his heckles. Hey, you're brilliant.
Yeah.
Keep going.
But it all depends on the games as well, because I find now, whereas my viewer base was mainly Hearthstone before, but when I played like Quiplash, I got all these new followers, all these new people coming to my channel. Really good time, you know, peaking at like 17 to 20 viewers or more, because everybody can get involved and play the game. But I don't want to be doing Quiplash all the time. And like Diablo was pretty popular as well for a small period. Then people started to, you know, get slightly bored of it and run out of things to do. Swifty had the Wheel of Misfortune, and we come up with all these ideas to kind of enjoy the stream, play together, and keep it interesting. But there's only a certain amount of, you know, unless you're a massive streamer, you get thousands of people every stream. You know, if you play the same game too much, there's a chance you could lose some of your viewership. That are here for not for you personally, but enjoy your stream and want to see that specific game. Because I know the most game I watch on Twitch is Hearthstone. 90% of the streams I watch is Hearthstone, unless it's somebody that I enjoy watching, and I watch and play any game like Swifty, Smokey, Mark, whoops Daisy, Ghosty. Mark, you know, I'll sit in his stream. If he's playing Euro Truckers, can bore the hell out of you. I'll still sit in his stream, chat away, you know, because I know him, and you know, I've been up, you know, he's been in my stream, following me for a while, and you know, we've become friends. So my girlfriend texted me saying Netflix and chill. What should I do? Watch some more Twitch. Welcome to the craft. Thank you for the follow. Untouched Ninja. There we go. Untouched Ninja 65. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. We're just chatting about Twitch at the moment. Podcast. We're doing a podcast. If you don't know, Greywolfz is a bunch of streamers. We will come together and we promote each other. And every Sunday, we get some of the Greywolfz in on the podcast. Although the main guy, Swifty, who came up with the idea, he's missing today. But we'll push on. We'll keep the good name going. Basically, if you look down,
change that from MIA to KIA.
Killed in action. Yeah. Or GIA, girlfriend in action. Well, no, it's WIA, it's wife in action, isn't it? But yeah, he's the main man behind it. You know, we've been friends for a while. You know, he came to my stream, saw me streaming. A couple of months down the line, he started streaming, and we did a few dual streams. You know, we become really good friends. And Smokey's a really good friend of his as well. I think you've known him for a lot longer than I have. He's recently started streaming. He's joined the Greywolfz now. Davey, our special guest, he's a really good Hearthstone player. He's a good friend of mine, and he's filling in because we needed the numbers, and he generously said, "Yeah, I'll come on and chat with you guys on the podcast." So otherwise, we probably wouldn't be here right now, unfortunately. H-Tez is about somewhere in the chat there. He came on last week's podcast. Oh, he's a streamer. Yeah. He's now hosting us. There he is. Oh yeah. H-Tez hosting us for 2 viewers. Thank you, buddy. He came on last week's podcast, and he does really good artwork, and he streams games as well. So do give him a follow. It's just twitch.tv/H-Tez. So if you do visit his stream and say hello, and Swifty's stream as well. You can see Swifty's chat there. On the right hand side there, just past Davey. Do check Swifty out as well. He's a really good streamer, and he streams every day. PST, is it 10 till 4 now, or is he still 10 till 2 now? Or is he still doing 8 till 12?
I'm pretty sure it's 8 to 12 last I checked. No, I can't.
He was going to change it. It's a bit of confusion. He's changed it to 10 till 2, but I think he's been streaming from 8 till 12 still. So, and that's PST. So do check him out, and yeah, thanks for joining us. So back to Twitch. Yeah, Netflix is a good idea. You get some cool films on Netflix, but Twitch, I don't know. You can. It depends how angry your girlfriend will get if you don't watch Netflix with her, and if you can afford to buy her flowers in the morning when she's angry at you for being on Twitch too long. I know I get told if I'm on Twitch all the time. It is an addiction. It can be anyway. But being a streamer, I like to try and keep up with current affairs and what's going on, especially in the Hearthstone side of things. I do watch other like GTA 5 streamers. I do like to watch. If I don't really want to think about what I'm watching, I'll watch some streamers play Binding of Isaac or Nuclear Throne. With lots of explosions going on and stuff. It's good fun. Netflix and chill doesn't mean watch Netflix. Yeah, you could have like your mobile or tab there with Twitch still on and earphone in. You can I'm paying attention to the film. Chat away. Yeah, it doesn't have to be. So I believe if Swifty doesn't join us soon, I think he will be missing in action to the end of the podcast.
Yeah.
Normally it's 11 till 12. It's normally an hour long, and we sometimes go over 10, 15, 20 minutes, but no longer than an hour and a half max, unless something really interesting or really good happens. Sometimes we play a game at the end, but I don't think we'll do that this week.
We should play Hearthstone. I've got it up anyway.
I should play Hearthstone. Yeah, we could have a match of Hearthstone, I suppose, before we finish up. And also, if you haven't done already, do visit Smokey's stream. He streams in between work. He's a very busy man. But he makes time to stream for you guys, so you should go follow him as well. And when he streams like before work, don't you? A couple hours before work.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be trying to do every day around 2 to 4 PST. And then like every other weekend I've got off, I can just stream for a couple hours each day during the weekend.
Yeah.
Still trying to figure out the details, but it's basically how it's going to work.
Cool.
What's your stream website?
Smoky Rainbow. Twitch TV / Smoky Rainbow.
Sometimes I'm funny.
Yes. I enjoyed your stream the other night. I sat there watching you play CS.
Getting my butt kicked.
I think I just finished my stream. It was Thursday night, wasn't it? I just finished my stream and I came to watch you for a bit.
Yeah, I had you open in the background
Yeah.
while I was playing, listening to you talk, and then halfway through, roughly, to go out, figured I'd stream.
Yeah, if you don't want to watch me stream, you can always listen to me stream. It's not a problem. As long as you're there, I'm happy. I've been saving this cookie all night. Oh. Tastes a bit overcooked.
I made dinner, but then it started right as I finished it.
I had pizza.
Hey, you ready for this? For some food porn?
Oh,
Right
yeah.
here. There you go. There's your daily dose of food porn. Oh, if I can get a good angle. There you go.
What is it? Chicken, pasta,
That's
curry?
oh yeah, that's stuffed chicken breasts and pasta. Yeah.
Oh wow, I got it right the first time. Chicken and pasta. I'm good at this
I only
game.
got a quick glimpse of it. Yeah,
I'm good at this game.
I thought it looked like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
this camera's a little weird. It seems to be really zoomed in. It's not that close to me right now. I promise.
It's like,
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
I'm shoving it in the camera. I wasn't.
yeah.
I'll
I
probably
suppose,
try
yeah.
to figure out how to use that phone in the future.
Yeah.
Just to do my video feed.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure in time, being a member of the Greywolfz, I'm sure in time we'll get more people into your stream. I know my stream's been pretty quiet recently, but that's because I'm playing a game that's got massive tournaments going on at the moment, so people are watching that instead of random streamers. I have been raided before, twice. Once a friendly one, second time not so friendly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Swifty's stream also got raided by an unfriendly raid as well. So, but
Or
we
they just
resolved
come
that.
in and start saying rude stuff.
Well, it's a bit more in depth to that. They try to DDoS you. If you've not got DDoS
Oh.
protection, they will try and make you say stuff so then they can report your channel and get your channel banned. Like my channel, my channel's been banned twice.
Oh,
First
yeah.
time was when I had like a music video jukebox running in between game streams, which was really good, really popular. Everybody, enjoying it. And then one day,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it was, but they all came in and started while I was AFK and started requesting videos with naughty images and
Oh.
yeah. And by the time I realised what's going on and got back to it,
It's too late.
I had over 100 viewers, but my channel was already flagged, and I had a 24-hour ban. And the second time, which was really annoying, I don't think they were satisfied. I don't know if it was the same people. I'm sure it could have been, because I banned as many as I could remember, and as many as I could see before my channel was shut down. But the second time, I was redoing my layout and playing music, like a couple of hours before my game stream starts, and
Banned.
because I wasn't playing a game, or it wasn't categorized correctly, people reported me for non-gaming, non this, that, and the other content, and
Oh.
it shut my stream down for another 24 hours. And I believe if it happens 3 times, then your IP is blocked for good.
Oh.
So the only way to get around that is to request a new IP from
Mhm.
your provider, unless it's not static, and just wait for it to change, which can take a while, and create a new account and start all over again, or you somehow use a proxy. I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah.
But,
You
It'd
could
be
do
really
that.
slow, but
yeah.
you could.
yeah, it'd be really slow, but you could, and you'd have to create a new account because your account would be blocked. You can't
Yeah.
even when you're banned for 24 hours, you can't access your account. You can't log in. If you're logging on somebody else's account, it just said that you can't access your banned. You can't watch any streams unless you log in on a mobile device
Oh.
because it
and watch
registers your
as a
IPs.
guest or a viewer. Because everything else on your IP is blocked. You can't log in. Even when my stream was blocked, Xperia could not log in to her account to watch Twitch because it just block her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you still hosting the websites and that? Are you still got your server running?
I don't have the Wainscraft website up and running. The server
Right.
died, and I haven't been able to transfer all the data over to a new computer, set up the port forwarding, and then Apache and
Yeah.
IP forwarding, etc. So
The reason I was asking is because when you host a server from your own PC in your own house, you have to have a static IP address.
yeah.
Right. So is it still a static IP address you've got, or have you requested it be changed to dynamic?
No, mine's dynamic by default, but because I use what's called an IP duck, which tells
It redirects.
yeah,
to
basically
yours
the redirect
automatically.
for the domain. It's hosted by somebody else, and then it's sent to the domain wainscraft.co.uk. And if my IP changes at home, then the people that are hosting the IP, that are hosting the forward to the site, changes the redirect for me. So it's all done automatically. So when it's set up, but it's not set up at the moment. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, I do want to do a new website and get it back up and running and looking nice, but it's going to take time. I've been drinking lots of Coke tonight. I'm a bit windy. I do apologise. So, any games on the horizon you're going to be streaming, Smokey? Anybody?
I'm not sure how popular it is, but I was gonna try. Like I previously mentioned, I'm gonna go down my Steam game list
Yeah.
and just try to, obviously if there's requests in between, I'll play certain games.
Yeah.
But at the moment, the game I'm on is Alan Wake,
Okay.
American Nightmare, which I'm not sure how popular that is, but
Yeah. Well, the key
it's been
is,
sitting
I
there.
find if a game comes out and it's new and you can get it the day it's out, it's always good to play
Yeah.
because you will get new followers, new viewers from that.
Oh yeah.
And it depends on the user interaction, because when Quiplash first came out, I snapped it up. I got it pretty much the same day, and I played it, and people were flooding in. It was really good fun, which then led me to buy the Party Pack, which is the previous expansion, which also got people coming in and playing. And if you start with Quiplash and then people get bored of it after a while, and if you switch between the party pack and different games that they can all join in, they don't have to pay anything. They don't have to own the game. As long as the streamer owns the game, they can all join, and it's really good fun. And that got me a lot of. I was doing that quite a lot before the summer when I was really busy with the radio and everything, and had to stop. It was really good fun, and I got a lot of people coming into my stream. So if you can get a game. And your setup can handle it, and you get it on the day it's released, or slightly before. But do be careful, because Twitch might shut you down if you're streaming a game before the actual release date. They will, unless it's a beta and they've got given permission.
Yeah.
Like Heroes of the Storm beta.
Fallout comes out, I'll be streaming that the day of, probably.
Yeah. A lot of people are going to do it. The other niche is to find something that nobody's streaming, but people. Remember that it's popular or used to be popular. Cause some retro games are pretty good, but it's all categorized. It's all categorized as retro games on Twitch, so it's a bit difficult to break through that way. But popular games that people really enjoyed that are still popular, and if you find nobody streaming it, like at one point Diablo 2. There was only like 2 or 3 people streaming it. One of them was Swifty, and that's where his numbers are getting like 20, 27 viewers per stream from Diablo 2. Before everybody, there was a big reset, and then everybody started streaming it, and then it just swamped. So I think since then, both me and him have been moving all sorts of games. I know Hearthstone is difficult to get followers. Minecraft as well. That's flooded with a lot of. A lot of people streaming that all the time, so that's always difficult. Although you do get more random numbers playing Minecraft, because what you're doing has to be interesting within the game. It's not about the game itself, but what you're doing inside the game makes it interesting. So if you're, if you're playing on Mineplex, you're playing online, you're doing, Hunger Games or Sky Games or whatever. I can't remember now, but. And I found a little niche when I was subscribed to Deathridge Craft. No, Deathridge, he's a really good guy, really funny guy. But he's part of the build guild for Minecraft, and he set up his own server. And the day it was launched, I was in there on the day it was launched. It's subscribers only, and I was in there, and that brought me a lot of people into my stream because I'm in Deathridge server, so But that kind of slowly died out. So it's just finding that niche. If you can find a niche that's a really, really big kind of thing, and you keep getting the followers and the viewers, stick with it. For as long as you can. You can do things like it won't be sub Sundays. People do like sub Sundays where the subscribers get to choose what you do. You have a chat, they choose a game, etc. Or follower Fridays or whatever. Just keep it quirky, keep it simple.
Yeah, exactly.
And get the people coming in. And I lost my niche a while ago, so I went back to Hearthstone because I'm bored of all the other games I'm playing, and it's difficult. If you're not enjoying the game you're playing, then people aren't going to enjoy you watching it.
Yeah.
But in the same token, don't get something too intensive where you can't actually pay attention to the chat and the people in the stream, because they want to be noticed. They want to be, they want to be chatting to you. They want their name, like any media. They want their name read out. They want to be noticed. They want to chat. Some of them will quite happily just sit there like a hippie, happily sit there and just watch your stream with a chat closed and enjoy what you're doing. What do we call them? Lurkers, or I can't remember what we used to call them now. People that just lurk, in the background. Don't want to chat. Don't want to talk to other people, which is fair enough. I've got nothing against that. Because at the end of the day, they enjoy my stream enough to be able to sit there without getting involved in the conversation or without getting involved in the game and just watch it. I've got nothing against that whatsoever. So, and keeping in touch and keeping up to date with the whole Twitch lingo and what's going on. If someone will come into your stream and say, something my grill, and you'll be like, what you're cooking? But what they're really saying is something about their girl.
Someone's up in their face.
Yeah. Something's about their girl. So you've got to keep up. When I watch streams, so I'm always keeping up with the kind of people call girls grills, and Hearthstone, they call it Cardstone now, and all this, that, and the other. So it's staying on top of it, because if somebody comes in and says something and you're like, "Well, I don't understand," they're just gonna be like, "Okay, bored now, go elsewhere. You know, probably not that severe. You know, they might try and enlighten you, but yeah, I'm waffling now. I'm going on and on. So, but yeah, anybody else in chat got any questions? Anything they want to cover? At all? While we're on the subject before I start waffling again. Probably won't waffle too much more anyway. What we'll do is when I do manage to get in contact with the old Swifty there, I'll see if we can get. You know, you're working next week, aren't you, Smokey?
Yeah, I'll be working next weekend. I'll be able to tune in and watch, but till I get some sort of laptop set up or anything like that, I'm not gonna be able to stream every other Sunday.
Okay.
Well, every other Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so we'll try and get you in. Not on the next podcast, but the podcast after.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank Davey, obviously, for stepping in at such short notice. I think it was like 10 seconds notice. Skype now. Just so we can get the podcast aired. And if Swifty wants to host another podcast, then we'll have just a double whammy episode. If you can get people in, and if he's about and you're about and you want to go in, whatever, I don't mind. Just keeping it going. Keeping the Greywolfz name going out there. I know it's not as busy as last week's podcast, but maybe I missed a memo or something, and people think it's not on or something. I don't know, but end of the day, you do what you do and you enjoy what you do. That's what counts. So cheers.
Yeah, I mean, what was this the first weekend since school started and stuff, right? So I mean, it might have something to do with that. I don't know how everyone's viewers are in terms of age, but I assume there might be something.
I suppose it might mean less trolls, which is good.
Yeah.
Okay, he says, not to worry, buddy. Thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for Untouched Ninja 65 for swinging by. Thank you to Roy295 as well for swinging by as well, saying hello. It's good to, and thank you for the follow as well, Ninja. Hope to see you again on another stream. Thank you, Davey, for stepping in the last minute, and thank you, Smokey, for for coming on. And I said we'd definitely get you on. And it's a shame we didn't have the whole kit and caboodle, but there's more podcasts to come. It's going to be a permanent thing. And if it is a point where Swifty can't do it on a Sunday, but he can do it on another day, then we'll just have to get twice as many viewers, twice as many people in. We'll have to do 2 podcasts a week. So I can do I can do one on Sunday. He can do one on Saturday, Friday, Tuesday, whatever suits him. Because it's that's the way it works, isn't it? You've got to work around with other people. You can't just say, right, this is the time, this is the day. It's got to be then. Like the schedules.
Always being in standby is a last resort.
Yeah. I'll make sure you're here every Sunday, standing by. I know you're going back to college, university. You're studying again, aren't you?
Yeah.
College, yeah.
I was at college last week, so yeah, they've all went back. College again tomorrow.
Yeah. So I'm lucky because although I because I have a family, I have things to deal with. Sometimes I might not stream or something will come up. Nothing is set in stone. But we do our best. So thank you, everybody, for swinging by. Thanks, guys, for coming with us and sticking with me and saving my skin. And if another podcast goes live within the next hour or two or whatever, feel free to jump into Swifty's channel, and I shall be around for a little bit longer because I've got a few things to do. So I'll have a chat open. And thank you, guys. And this is the Greywolfz podcast. We'll be back with me and hopefully Swifty and some more guests next Sunday, 11 PM GMT, which is 3 PM PST.
8 hours ahead. 8 hours ahead.
And drink PM in your time, isn't it, Davey? Sorry, a bad Scottish joke there. Bad Scottish joke.
If I had the money, I would certainly be doing it, mate. Trust me.
If I drank,
call the show happy hour.
But I've been teetotal now for such a long time. It's a good thing. It is a good thing. So, okay, bye for now.
All right, see you guys later.